Namaste, my name is Rohini and welcome to the second episode of Happiness Through Yoga. This episode is again something very special to me because I find a lot of students that come to me just want to get into a pose. It doesn't make us a better human being just because we can stand on our heads. Today, I need you to really get in tune with your body, not mine, not anyone else next to you. How is your body feeling today? Really touch base with you, yourself, without much distraction and see how you're going. So we call this easing into your own yoga practice. Today we will start off in my favorite pose, Balasana, child's pose. It's a very comfortable pose. You start with bringing both your knees on the outer edges of the mat. Your toes will touch at the very back. Once you're here, just reach out with your fingertips like you want to touch the very front of your mat and rest your forehead on the floor. Just breathe and stay here for a few seconds. It's important you keep your fingers widely spread. The wrist joint is a very delicate one, so never keep your fingers closed because then the weight goes to one corner of the wrist joint. Best to keep the fingers wide so the weight is evenly distributed through your fingers. Okay? So stretch, forehead on the floor. Just take a couple of inhalations and exhalations. With every inhale, feel your spine elongate and reach a little bit more forwards. And with every exhale, pull the belly in and sink your hips closer to the heels. Try and feel the stretch underneath your underarms, maybe above your shoulders. Breathe here for another few seconds. Slowly, just move both your hands to the left side of the room. Roll down a little bit extra on the right shoulder. Pretend like your right underarm wants to connect with the earth. Feel the stretch from your hip joints to your fingers as you lengthen and stretch for another 3. Little bit further, claw your fingers a little bit further, don't let your elbows rest. For 2. Breathe in life, breathe in freedom. Let go of the stress. For 1. Center and gently to the other side. Again, reaching with your left fingertips as the forehead connects with the floor. Again, roll down extra on the left shoulder so you feel that stretch from your hip joints to your fingers. The tightness of the week, the tightness of the day. Release, stretch, breathe freedom into your body for another 2. And 1. Good. Come back to the center. Reach out with your fingertips. Forehead connects. Gently take your hands, interlace it behind the lowest point in your spine and lift the interlaced fingers up to the skies. If it's a little bit hard, maybe hold a dupatta between your fingertips, but find the freedom of movement in our own body for another 2. Lifting higher and higher and higher for 1. Release, let go of the fingers back to the front, seeing if you can reach a little bit further. Now, look forwards, double check your fingers are widely spread. We're taking our first movement for the day. I want you to dome your upper back and lift your spine up. Pretend you're a little parachute that's being filled up with air. Squeeze in through the belly, push the spine round the back. Just roll over your knees as your hips gently come down to the earth. Hands have not moved. Your toes rise, your shoulders pull back, and your head leans back. You'll feel it in your lower back. Any tension, release it out. Slowly round the shoulders, pull the belly in, just move back the way you came into this pose. Hands have still not moved. It's just the undulation of the spine. We're going to take the same roll 2 more times. So on the inhale, lift and stretch, doming through your upper back as your chin looks towards your chest. As you roll over the knees, lift the toes up, straighten your hands, push the head back. It's not a competition to touch your toes. It's about feeling comfortable in your own spine. Yoga is not a competition, it's not a pose to reach, it's a feeling. So squeeze in the belly as we move to that last round, doming, lifting, stretching. Back drops as the toes rise up and your head drops back. Slowly from here, look forwards, bend your elbows, release your legs out. breaths. Slowly we're landing back to the earth for 4. Slowly get your biceps working, elbows close to the ribs, no going out, okay? For 3, 2, and 1. Once you lower down, bring one leg and then the other leg both back onto the mat. Squeeze your thighs together, point your toes. They stay on the floor. On your inhale, roll the shoulders, push and lift to the skies. Remember, pull back your shoulders, throw your head back, squeeze your bum to protect your lower back. Bend the elbows, we're down for 3, 2, 1. Like always, we'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, rolling open, lift and stretch. Exhale, bend the elbows as you slowly descend back down. One last time, my dears. Inhale, legs stay together, inner thighs working. Roll it open, lift and stretch. If you're ready, pop the knees off. Just sway from side to side. If not, keep it down. Remember, no competition, right? Gently curl the toes, pop the knees off, and take a downward facing dog or an Adho Mukha Svanasana. Heels come down, you're stretching, bicycle your legs, bend one knee, straighten the other, releasing all the tension in the body. Slowly, step the right leg outside your mat, the left leg outside your mat. Take a wide-legged Adho Mukha Svanasana, trying to drive the head towards the knees. Don't let the knees bend, legs are straight. Squeeze in the belly, drive your head towards the knee stretch. Look forwards to the fingertips. Walk your hands back till they're directly underneath your shoulders. Outward rotate the right toes, bend the right knee and take a Skandasana. Just sinking deep into your inner thighs. Inhale, rise it up to the sky and exhale, bend to the left side, sitting deeper. Use your hands, or if you're feeling stronger, try without your hands. Again, depending on what your body is capable of. Just take a couple of breaths. Inhale, rising. Exhale, settling. Ujjayi breath alive. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, settling into the right. One last time, okay? Inhale, rising. And exhale, settle into the left. Beautiful. Just straighten both your legs. Grab hold of either elbow and just go bob up and down, releasing, letting it all go. Slowly release. From here, squeeze in your belly, tighten your thighs, and round all the way to standing slowly. Vertebral column by vertebral column. Pretend you're like a zombie that's just rising from the earth. Really instead bringing awareness to your spine and how it's feeling. As you gently come up, your head's the last thing to come up. Roll back the shoulder blades, let the shoulder blades collide, and reach up with your hands like you want to tickle the ceiling. Okay. Once you're here, interlace the hands, lift them up to the sky, stretch skywards, feeling your ribs stretch, and gently bring your hands right back to heart center. From here, tuck in the core, step the right leg to the middle of the mat, left leg, one swift movement. And just thank yourself for giving yourself another 5 minutes, 10 minutes to come back in tune with your own body. Well done, guys. I'll meet you in the next episode. Thank you.